Executives, you have some lost revenue, and let's find it. I'm Karen Owen-Lee, senior expert, and I can add to your bottom line, give you more profits. What's happening in your company and every company across the nation is that your employees are also caregivers for the senior population. It may be their parent, it may be a loved one, but you're losing revenue. Listen to these statistics. Take 10 minutes out of your day to listen to this. You will be surprised. Seriously, listen to this. $33.6 billion is lost in productivity to the U.S. economy. We're missing the boat. And that was back in 2007. Think of what it is today. You really need to have your HR director or your COF really look at the numbers. 13 million is lost in total days. The employee that's taking care of their parent, on the average, loses 6 to 7 days per year. That's over their allotted vacation time. That's a lot. You're missing the boat. 19 million are full-time workers that are caregivers. Caregivers are the first one to get sick. So you need to be aware of that. They get stressed. They're fatigued. They can't concentrate at work. You're losing some productivity. 75% of those that are caregivers have to change a job. They can't do both. They can't do family caregiving and work a full-time job. Just think of how much training will cost you to bring another employee in. You've got to look at it. 20% quit their jobs totally and don't work again. They go home and they take care of their loved one and they don't have the time to work. Again, you're hiring and training new people. 66 billion is the cost of replacing employees. Training, hiring, HR time to do the interviewing. Then you've got to do, can you imagine the amount of time you need to give to training? 3.6 billion, 6.3 billion, excuse me, have their days interrupted. In other words, their doctor's appointments, they say they're going to leave at noon to do the doctor's appointment with their loved one, and they come back 2 hours later. How much is that costing you? Again, you need to look at these things. These employees feel so desperate, so isolated, and they need support. Most corporations are not looking at this. You can be a star corporation. And the last one is $5.1 billion is wasted in absenteeism. Let's say that the parent breaks a hip, is in the hospital. That employee is not going to leave their side. And that's how you get absenteeism. It's just amazing, and most corporations haven't looked at it. There are many, many examples. One of my customers, I own a housing referral agency in the Denver area. One of my customers got fired. She had to drive 200 miles every week, or every other week, I guess it was, to be able to take care of her parents. And then her sister and brother would exchange the other weeks. She got fired. You have to look at the absenteeism. How much time are they taking off? It is unbelievable. Now, I know that children, the parents, your employees that are parents, need to take time off to work or take care of the babies or the young children, take them to the hospital, take them to the doctor's appointment. But you know what? We have resources for that. We know how to take care of that. And the absenteeism is less for that situation than it is for the caregiver. It's amazing that these caregivers, these employees, do not have the resources. They don't know Medicaid, Medicare. They don't know independent living, assisted living. They don't know the resources. Did you know that if you have to have the conversation with your parents about taking their keys, AARP and the American Automobile Association both have safety driving lessons for those over 65. What employee assistance program would know about that? The only person that would know about all of the resources throughout the nation is Karen Owen-Lee. I am the one that has done 30 years experience with seniors. I know the resources, and you need to hire me. I'll come in for an hour to do a lecture. I can stay, do coaching, so that every employee has their needs met. These employees think you don't care. I think it's about time that you look at this and you give those employees the resources and the needs for each individual. Don't avoid this. If you look at this, you give them the resources, your bottom line, your profits, I guarantee you, will improve. But most executives aren't looking at this type of situation. So what I've done is I have published a book on the baby boomers' guidelines for taking care of their parents. It is small, so it's easy to go through the guide. Most of the books that are on this topic are usually an inch and a half thick. They're textbooks. They're not a step-by-step guide. This is what your employees need. This is what they need to hear from me. This is the reason you need to hire me. So call me, 875-303-875-4466. That's 303-875-4466. My website is KarenOwenLee.com. That's KarenOwenLee.com. And to send me an email, it's Karen@KarenOwenLee.com. Remember, I'm the senior expert and I know my stuff. I can take care of your employees, increase your profits. All you need to do is take the next step today and call me, email me, but get in contact with me so we can talk about resolving the problems with your employees that are caregivers. Thank you so very much. Again, it was only 10 minutes out of your day, and it will make you money. Thank you.